Hey, welcome back to the Back Porch Podcast. We're back with another episode. You understand? Hey, we got a special guest on here today. Some of y'all know him, some of y'all don't. Let him introduce himself.
What's good? It's your boy Phil. A lot of people know me as Mr.Security, all that good stuff. But yeah, I've been out here in Japan, going on 18 years now. Okinawa is my home. So I've been here, like I said, going on 18 years. I've spent a little bit of time in mainland, but nothing compares to here. This is a place to be. If you're thinking about coming out, come on out. You'll love it.
I heard it first. Hey, so let people know, like, you know, you've been for a little minute, like,
Yeah.
where you was born at?
I'm originally from Columbia, South Carolina. So yeah, I'm a Southern boy, country at heart. I think that's why I like Okinawa a lot too. It's kind of the same mannerisms that we have here that we have back at home. Like it's really built off respect and appreciation and like just understanding one another, stuff like that. Okinawans, they remind me a lot of people back at home. It's a little different considering that there's a lot of Japanese people here, but hey man, everywhere's a little different. But we're a melting pot, especially with all the service members and families that we have out here on base and everything. So Okinawa has a little bit of like an American feel to it, but it's nothing like mainland Japan where like it's a whole nother monster. It's totally different.
I'm assuming you came out here with the military and then decided to stay.
Yeah. I was prior Marine Corps. I came out here, stationed out here for 4 years. Met my ex-wife out here, got married, went back to the States. Was in California for about a year. So, yeah, as I was saying, I was stationed here in the Marine Corps for 4 years. Went back to the States with my wife. We were in California for a year before I decided to get out the military. Went back home to South Carolina. Wife, she didn't really like it too much and wanted to go back to Cali. I was like, nah, Cali, it's a vibe, but it ain't really a place where I want to live. So compromised and came back over here to Okinawa, and yeah, that's all she wrote. Been here ever since.
So why here over mainland?
Mainland, it's a lot like Cali, New York, like big city areas, Florida, all that stuff. Like it's a great place to visit, just like unwind a little, but not really someplace that I want to live.
Long term?
Yeah, not long term. Definitely not long term. Unless I'm like way up north, like up in Sapporo or Hokkaido or something like that. Because I like myself, like I like chill, smooth vibe. I don't like the hustle and bustle, like having to fucking be moving all the time. And like Tokyo, Osaka and shit like that, like it's always moving. Like it's always something going on. And yeah, it's just like not for me.
I think Aaron said one time he seen somebody getting pushed into the train with so many people trying to move in.
Oh yeah. And their mainland, like they're notorious for that. Jumping out in front of the trains coming out, like people there, they work so hard and get like not really much in return, and it is, I guess, hit that one breaking point, and yeah, all right, this looks like a good place to go, right there in front of everybody.
And you say you knew some shorty. How many hours a week you said she worked?
Aaron?
Say again, my fault.
I said you was talking about one shorty that worked long hours. How many hours a week you said she worked?
Oh, some of them work like 60 hours a week. It's like
60?
it's just
60?
It just 60. It's like culturally acceptable because like Japanese culture is you may be done with work, right? You may be done with work, but it's considered rude and disrespectful if you leave before the boss.
Oh man.
Yeah.
One rule,
Yeah.
And on top of that, you get all work. Japanese culture is also, you're supposed to, like, if your boss like, hey, let's go drink, you can't say no.
Yeah.
So you gotta go out and drink.
Yeah, that kind of happens here in Okinawa too. Like it's bad. Like when they go out drinking, they go out drinking.
You think they can outdrink military members?
Nah. Nah. I mean, I don't think that they can outdrink us. They just have better control over the amount of alcohol that they do drink. It's like they know their limits, like when they need to stop before they get fucked up, or like they have other people that tell them like, bro, you getting a little out of hand. Like military side, like, yo, yeah, we going hard. Like, and then when your boys see that you're getting fucked up, unless you got your boys that actually like fuck with you or like really want to take care of you, they'll let you know, like, yeah, bro, you fucked up, you need to like chill out a little bit. You know, other ones, they just like, yo, watch this, and they just wait for them to do some out of pocket shit. And
what about the people in Shibuya? They be sleeping in the street. I be seeing a lot of them.
That's just because they just be exhausted. They work so much, they're just exhausted. Like just like Marines, like we can sleep any and everywhere. People in Shibuya, same way. Like, yo, once that sleep timer hit, yo, night, right there.
Once your body shut down, boy.
Yeah, you're gonna get it in where you can.
I think there's a whole Instagram page dedicated to it, like they call like Shibuya Sleepers or something like that. And it's so everybody with soju in their hand or chuha in their hand, knocked out, something like that.
And you have a bunch of random people like walking in the convenience getting like the bottles of water or freaking the little liver drinks and like sitting beside them, so when they wake up, they got something to drink.
That's how I know we not in America, boy.
Nah, you in America, like somebody be done ran your pockets real quick. Like, yeah, wake up, shoes, pants, everything gone.
As far as safety, Aaron, I want you to answer this one first. As far as safety, what would you say the main cause of it is in comparing to America? Because America is safe country-wise, like the country is safe. We ain't got to worry about nobody invading us or trying, you know what I'm saying, something crazy. But like day-to-day life, how would you say it's compared to Japan day-to-day life as far as safety?
Safety-wise, Japan is more like, how can I word this? They're more of a community-based. So like, they don't like to be the one to be the odd one out the group. So anything that could do that, whether you do something bad or you just do something that's not culturally acceptable, you automatically get frowned upon and shunned out the group. Whereas in the States, you know, it's more like it's like hyper individualism. It's always about me, fuck you, what they gotta do with me. And it's okay. It's culturally acceptable in the States to do you, whether it's good or bad, just do you. So I feel like that's like one of the big factors in the sense of, in a community aspect of why it's like so safe in the country. Japan's location, North Korea, China, all that, and North Korea and China the biggest threats right now to Japan. So like country-wise, they have the threat of invasion, but as a society in the country, that culture is what keeps them safe.
So you saying like, in America, we go out in a group, somebody start doing something crazy, it's more likely for the group to be like, all right, go ahead, do your thing. But in Japan, you saying they're going to stick to the group, and if they do got some crazy urges or impulses,
they're all going to do it together.
They ain't going to do it together, they ain't going to do it at all.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're going to do it together, they ain't going to do it at all. And not even like together as a group, I mean like culturally, like Japan culturally, not just the group culturally. Japan culturally, like say me and you walking around and we doing some dumb shit, it's okay in the States, but Japan, like everyone gonna look at you like, what the fuck y'all got going on? Like, y'all need to chill the fuck out, like, and people, they're not gonna talk to you, they're not gonna want to serve you, shit like that.
You know what's crazy? I feel like that's the reason a lot of like, not a lot, because a lot of women do like foreigners, but I feel like a portion of women that like foreigners, I feel like that's why they don't pursue it, because they like, oh, it's too many Japanese guys in here. They gonna, I got coworkers in here. They might, They ain't gonna like that. So even though they want to, I feel that's kind of the reason why they don't.
No, I've actually ran into a lot of women like that. Like they'll like hit me up on the side or something like that, or they'll always want to do something in the low, but they never wanted to be in the public eye because one, either like their family like doesn't think highly of like their daughter being with like an American or a Gaijin or whatnot, or they'll like go back to work and then it's like, oh, so you like American. So you like fucking with American guys and all that shit, trying to like pretty much like shame her for like having her preference and whatnot. Like I remember once, me and my wife, she was hella pregnant with our son, and we were walking down in Yomitan. And by the way, I love Yomitan. So like when you're Yomitan,
that's close to him.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like on the opposite side though. It's like we're on this side of the water. Oh, Yomitan is like right across from us, pretty much. Okay. So like maybe 15 minutes. But yeah, when he was talking about like the safety and shit like that, like I lived in Yomitan for almost 12 years, and like the whole time that I lived there, I don't think I ever locked my door once. Like that's how safe it is over there. And yeah, it's like now I'm in Okinawa City. Like I always lock my place up there. One, because I'm like right there on the strip. So then we got the bars and everything there. So I'm always having like drunk people like walk up to my rooftop, playing with my man. Nigga, I had people like take my dog from my house. I'm walking down the street, cooling it with some friends, and I see my dog in the fucking bar. In fucking BC Trip, having a good old time.
Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, bro. Like,
let me guess, American.
Of course. Dude, they like I think like
since I've been here,
3 different
I've been
occasions.
more worried about Americans than I've been about the locals.
And that's the biggest thing here. And
because even when my fault.
No, you're good.
When I lived, I used to live in Ginawan, right? And even then I used to live like the back gate of Futenma, Ginawan, right up the hill.
Yeah.
Right in there, Futenma by Futenma Shrine. I used to leave my door unlocked all the time. I ain't got nothing to worry about. And I was like one of maybe like 2 Americans in the whole apartment complex. And I ain't got the door unlocked. Sometimes the downstairs gate to actually get in the apartment complex be unlocked, open, wide ass open. And you ain't gotta worry about nothing. But if I walk down the street, like on the main strip of where the hospital gate is, that main strip where all the bars and stuff with other Americans, I see people pass out. I see Americans like leaving cans, fucking with people's cars and stuff like that. So it's like, what the fuck?
Yep, me like that.
Which one you think most dangerous? Kentown or Gate 2? For the viewers that's watching, these places we naming are different cities, right? So y'all don't know where they at, but just bear with us. Kentown or Gate 2, you think more dangerous? Both of y'all.
I think Gate 2 is probably worse than Kentown. Because Kentown usually like it's just all Hanson and Schwab Marines. They're right there in that one area. And then they also have the what's the motherfuckers that be on the account guard that actually like patrol and walk through the Kentown. Like of course they have their little skirmishes or whatever that happen out there, but I don't think it's like nearly close enough to like the scale that of all the bullshit that we have going on in their Gate 2 area and whatnot. Like Gate 2 is a nice area, but it's just a mix of everybody out there. You got the Marines, you got the Air Force, their base is right outside the gate. So we got Air Force, then you got Army, Navy. So you got kind of like everybody right there in that area. So it's just like little club beefs against each other and whatnot, kind of like gang wars, but it's not really gangs. It's just like we're all one military, but of course, like one gotta one up the other.
Pride.
Yeah, hella prideful. I mean, we all are. Even I am sometimes, but like, you know my limitations.
I feel like it depends on like what's going on, because like Gate 2, yeah, in a sense, is more dangerous, but I feel like it's more dangerous because it's just more people go there. So in a sense, it's naturally going to seem more dangerous just because it's just more people there. It's in the city. We got a mixture of locals with the Amajos, all the Americans, contractors, military, everything mixed up like you said. But at the same time, sometimes in Kentown, because Kentown's small as fuck and it's mostly Hanson Marines because and I've seen most of the time, Kentown will be worse when you get the deployment Marines out here. Oh, I'm a Marine, and they try to call beef with everyone else.
Yeah, we lucky. We kind of slow right now on Hanson because we just had a unit go out. So yeah, it's probably gonna be slow for like the next couple of weeks, at least up there in that area. Like Gate 2 probably still gonna have traffic, but Kentown is gonna be kind of dead for a little bit.
I feel like it's cycles. It just depends on the time, pretty much the time of the year. If we got a deployment unit out here, I'm a Marine, they think they hot shit. And the Kentown being just as small as it is.
So you saying because of how small it is, it's more of a chance that, people gonna bump into each other, et cetera, et cetera. That's why it's more dangerous. In Gate 2, even though it's more people, it's bigger, so it's a lot more space.
No, I'm not saying in the sense of like bumping it. I mean in the sense of like percentage wise, like you got 100 people and 10 people get in a fight, right? You be like, damn, that's a lot of fights. Versus you got like 500 people and 100 people get in a fight. You be like, that's not even 100. You be like 50 people got in a fight. That's still a lot of fights, but it seemed like more because it's just more people.
Yeah, and then the fights travel.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
The fights always travel. It start at one place and then end up like 2 blocks down the road or something like that. And then like they'll pick up other fighters along the way. So it's like the snowball effect.
They call their homeboys, other people call their homeboys. Now they looking for them. Yeah. Hey, don't let what we saying discourage y'all and make y'all in Japan not safe. It's extremely safe.
Yeah, it is.
We just talking about. We're more worried about the American.
Yeah, that's the only thing that we're really worried about over here. Like Japanese, they usually stay away from us. And for all the nerds and everybody that be listening and watching, they think about and worry about Yakuza and all that stuff. They do not fuck with us at all. They do not care about us. As long as you ain't fucking with their money, they not gonna fuck with you. And majority of times, like if you come out here, you will never see one. Or if you do see one, you will see one, but you ain't gonna know that he's one. Because the way they carry themselves is totally different from the way other people carry themselves. Like back in the States, we have Blood, Crips, all the other gangs, whatever. They're always repping their sets. They're out there like putting it out there so you know who they are and stuff like that. The Yaks out here, like it's totally different. Like you would never know who they are unless you get into an area where you shouldn't like be in, and then you find out. But like you would never know who they are. You would never know.
Okay.
Well, motherfucking Japan.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, in Yomitan, I've never locked my door when I lived there. I didn't start locking my door until I got to Okinawa City. And mainly just because of the American presence there. Japanese people, they don't fuck with your shit. They don't come over to their place. They don't try to take shit from you. Like if it ain't theirs, they're not gonna fuck with it.
Is there any type of nightlife in Yomitan, or is that just like a farmland type?
There isn't really much of nightlife in Yomitan. There's like a couple, whether you call it snack bars. Yeah, there's a lot of izakayas out there. A lot of Yomitan is more based around like family. So there's like a bunch of restaurants, a lot of izakayas where you can like go with like your coworkers, stuff like that, take families out to dinners, things of that sort. And there's like a few, like they call them snack bars or Japanese kabakura, which is like the buy me drinky bars, stuff like that.
Like girls bars?
Yeah, like girls bars. They have a couple of them out there, but there aren't like really like any clubs or like real bars out there. You know?
I just heard recently, and Aaron, you can back me up on this. I heard recently that Nago got a nightlife.
Hell yeah.
I ain't know that.
I didn't know that either. It's like,
Hell yeah.
I've been to Naga a few times, but like it's usually like during daytime events, or like when I took my kids out there and whatnot to visit family and everything. But I've never had a nighttime adventure out in Naga. But now that you mentioned that, I'm kind of wanting to go see what it's about.
That's what I'm saying. He apparently
wanting to see
Aaron
what it's
knows.
about.
Aaron, go put us on game, man. What the nightlife out there for real?
So Nago is just pretty much Nago is the second biggest city in Okinawa, right?
Yeah, Naga is huge. It's huge.
And there's no Americans. There's no Americans. So you get that traditional, not really traditional, like, you know, slow place chill, but like just Japanese.
Or the real Okinawans, like the Okinawans that don't even really speak Japanese, they speak Hokkien, which is the Okinawan language. Yeah.
And it be and the whole downtown. There's like cause my Muay Thai gym, right? It's pretty much like downtown Nago.
Yeah.
And like the route I run, I pass like there's like two main strips of just bars. So imagine like now there's like the Japanese side streets, traditional Japanese side street is just bars like all the way down, two of them. And there be people walking around. Sometimes they have events. There's like 4 dance studios over there. 3 of my homegirls run dance studios and stuff over there. One of my gym sponsors is a Kaya. So sometimes after practice, we go over there and drink and stuff, and it'd be like at least like 30, 40 people in that little izakaya drinking, and the people would be walking around, just hey, you know, typical Okinawa. I say, hey, come on, let's get a drink. So I had fun, and then like I said, if anything, I'd be the only American, and most of the only other Americans I see are like maybe the English teachers that teach up there. Or like somebody else that go to my gym. But besides, there's no Americans.
Yeah. You know, that actually reminds me of something. My ex-wife, her family is from Nakijin, which is like a little bit past Nago. And I remember when we first came back out here to Okinawa, this was after our first son was born and everything. And we went down to Nakijin, or went up to Nakijin to visit my wife's dad's side of the family. And her uncle, like, dude, he was cool as shit. Their side of the family is awesome. But it's like all freaking Asian people, they always have family rivalries and whatever's going on. So her mom's side of the family didn't like her dad's side of the family. But her dad's side of the family, they loved me. So this motherfucker, he tried to give us a house. Give us a house. All right, so her granddad, he's old as fuck. So her grandma passed away, and the granddad, he's old as dirt. So they couldn't take care of him. So they ended up putting him in an old folks home. After they put him in the old folks home, before they got put in the old folks home, her uncle, which is her wife's brother, he ended up building his mom and dad a brand new fucking house. Nice 3-bedroom house. But what's even better, like they had a giant freaking mango farm. Had a big mango farm in front of the house. So their closest neighbor was like maybe like 6-7 minutes driving away. So you had a house all by yourself. Had plenty of land. House paid for. He was like, yo, if you want it, it's yours. I'm just like, nigga, what? Like you saying this for us? Like, well, how much we have to pay for it? He's like, no, it's already paid for. You only have to pay for utilities. So gas, water, electricity. That's the only thing we have to do, and yearly tax for land tax and shit like that. We have to pay that. And he's like, yeah, if you want it, you can have it. Bruh. My wife, I'll tell you right off the bat, she didn't want it. She was like, hell no, I don't want to live all the way out here. There's nothing out here. I was like, bitch, it's a free house. The only reason why I didn't take it is because I had just recently came back to Okinawa as a civilian, and like if I could have landed a job position either on Schwab or Akuma, I would have told her, yo, you can fuck off, live wherever you want. I'll be here by myself.
Free house?
I'll be here by myself. Me and my son, we'll stay here. You can come and visit us whenever. We'll be all right. You go do what you do. We're going to live here. But, yeah, I ended up following behind her dumbass. I was like, fuck, that's a mistake. I knew as soon as we get in the car, leave, I was like, yeah, we fucked up on that. I'm telling you, we did.
I ain't never been that far north. The furthest north I've been, I think, was Schwab.
Yeah, Nakajin, like once you hit Nago, Nakajin is like another like 20, 25 minutes away from like Nago city center. Yeah. And where we go like drifting at in Yamburdu, that's like another 30, almost 40 minutes away from there. So
it's nice though, it's chill, like.
Oh yeah, up north is beautiful. It's great. It's a great place. I love it up there.
Like that's that where you want to like a little day trip to get away from everybody. That's where you go.
Check that out. I might do that Saturday. Tell you the truth. Sure.
Yeah, I can show you some places, man. I'm telling you, that bit like that ass like chill as fuck.
You gotta wake your ass up because you don't be waking up on Saturdays until damn near 3, 4 o'clock.
That's because that nigga
7 in the morning.
That nigga, he be drinking all night.
Fuck it. Just do it. Just get up.
Bro, when I'm asleep, like we said earlier, once your body go to sleep, bro,
Yeah, you're right.
When your body shuts down, it shuts down.
Yeah. Goddamn.
But I be good. But you know, you seen firsthand, when my body starts shutting down, boy, you know, I ain't waking up.
I had that shit happen at the craziest time. One time, me and this motherfucker went out, right? Mm-hmm. We plugged the gate too. Mm-hmm. Wasn't no later than 10:30, 11 o'clock.
I remember this, man.
It wasn't time when we had to put you in this car, was it?
We won't talk about that. Look, we plugged the gate too around 10:30, 11 o'clock, right? Mm. We get out, it's still kind of slow, you know what I'm saying? So we get some food and shit. We're like, all right, you know what I'm saying? She don't really pop off till like 12, 1. We out here around like 10:30, 11, got about an hour. So I was like, man, we might as well go ahead and send the car. Plus it started raining a little bit. Yeah. So we're like, man, we might as well just chill, eat this food real quick. I'm take a little quick power nap, and then was a little tired. And then we're gonna go ahead and get turned up, you know what I'm saying, enjoy the night. All right. So we get back there, we eating the food, got some music on, talking about some bullshit, making a plan for the night. All right. I let my seat back just by a little bit, about a quarter inch.
That's all it took.
I took a nap, closed my eyes. Tell me why I wake up, it's 6:15 in the morning, and I got a bottle of Amsterdam laying on my lap. I'm like, I ain't never seen Amsterdam out here a day in my life, nowhere. Where did this come from? And why the hell did I fall asleep at 10:30 and it's 6 in the morning now? This nigga gone. He gone. Out of there. I'm like, what?
Wait, y'all was in the car together?
We both out 10:30, 11 o'clock. We was in the car chilling. I wake up, this nigga's gone. Wow. He out of there. I'm just I'm looking around like, what the fuck? Car running still, AC on blast. I'm like, bro.
At least you die.
I'm like, bro, ain't no way I just slept from 10 to 6 in the morning out here. Fitted up. I'm clean too. Ain't nobody seen my fit yet. I'm clean. I'm like, bro, I called his man. I said, bro, ain't no way you just let me sleep till 6 in the morning, bro. I know.
I tried to wake his ass up. That motherfucker did not want to wake up. I came back every hour on the hour. This nigga did not want to wake up.
It ain't no way, bro. It's impossible.
Yeah, I can say he probably came back like once or twice.
I came back once.
Once or twice. Maybe twice. Maybe twice.
I came back twice. And when he's like tired drunk, because you know you got drunk. Yeah. You got sleepy. When you sleepy drunk, you can't wake up. So
we didn't start drinking yet. That's what I'm saying. We got there early.
You always start drinking, nigga. You always drinking.
Alright, I ain't no alcoholic. I probably had a shot or two.
I ain't saying you alcoholic. But your ass always, when you know you popping out, you always pregame beforehand. You know, you get your little 2-3 strongs in you.
That sounds about right, actually.
So let me a little bit right, but you know.
I came back. You was like, I don't know where's my head. Come back. I'm in the bit chilling. Like, hey, wake up, man. He's like, I'm good. I was like, nah, come on. I'm good. And I smacked you on the chest. I remember this shit. I said, doom, let's go, nigga. He's like, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm telling you, don't hit me. I was like, all right, well, he know what's going on. I bet. Did my shit for like an hour, came back. Motherfucker slump. Hey, Stu, bop. Bro, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I was like, nah, nigga, come on. Bop. Nah, I'm good. I was like, all right, bet. Come back in another hour. Hey, nigga, let's go. You tripping. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Nah, bro. He started, It's
All right. We get the picture. Why you ain't bring no hoes back? You know that was really. Never mind. Speaking of hoes, apologize to the female viewers if you don't like that type of terminology. But speaking of hoes, what do y'all think the difference is, or how would y'all compare the difference between the women where we grew up at, United States, versus women we introduced to now, Japan?
The average Japanese woman is like the onesies and twosies back in the States, in my opinion.
What you mean, onesies and twosies?
Onesies and twosies, like, this is like the way they carry themselves and like wifey material. Whether it's wifey material, even if they want to play, they tell you that's straightforward. They don't play no games. They don't want no shit from you. Like, you know, girls back in the States, you don't even know the girl. She was like, hey, you gotta do this. You gotta pay for my nails. I got 2 kids, but you gotta treat them like it's yours. All that shit. You need to rent a bit. And you were like, all right, we can hang out or some shit. Should I tell you that straight up? Hey, I'm just looking for fun. I don't want nothing serious from you. Just let's hang out every once in a while. All right, cool. Too easy. Straight to the point.
That's the ones in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's true about most Asian women out here. They're not gonna ask you to pay for nothing for them. If they can't pay for it for themselves, like they're not gonna ask you to do it for them either. But American women, like I said, I've been out here down there 20 years, so I don't know what the hell women is like in the States anymore.
It's probably still the same, you know.
Hey man, it was a different time. We didn't have all this social media, fucking texting and all that shit. So it's easy. You have one girl, you talking to her, you get the digits, like nigga, you in there. Like if you was able to get that number, you in there. Now, shoot, everybody got Facebook, everybody got Instagram, freaking Snapchat, all that shit. So you have one girl talking to like 50, 60 different dudes, and you have everybody saying the same thing. You just hope that you get the luck of the draw. Like either you win it this time or you win it next time. That's just how it is. So
ain't your girl, it's just your turn.
Exactly. Ain't your girl, it's your turn. It's your turn. And that right there, and you said that right there, man. Like women are, oh my God, women are so bad nowadays. Like
you gotta be specific. You talking about the Americans or the Asians, or you talking about just in general?
All right, well, I'm gonna be honest. I can't even say shit about American women because I haven't like dated or fucked with American women in like a decade at least. Actually, I did have this one army chick.
I knew it. You weren't fooling me.
Hey,
I was waiting for you to say it. I was waiting. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Man, she scared the hell out of me.
It was bad?
Yeah, she was bad. She was bad. Army chick that I met. I just happened to meet her by chance at one of my boys' spots. And this crazy thing, I was actually like feeling for her homegirl that she was with. Who was
she the one who went with?
Yeah, that's but yeah. She like I was like what had happened was I ended up saving her from this other guy that was in the bar who was like being hella extra with her and stuff like that. And I just kind of stepped in and did my security thing. I wasn't actually working, but I saw the signs and whatnot, so I stepped in, like cleared the room and everything, and like her and the girl, they were good. Then we ended up going down south to Naha, and like she kept asking like for my number or like my IG and everything like that, so I gave it to her. And later on, like a couple of days later, she hits me up talking about her and her homegirl is gonna be at this spot over in AV. I was like, yo, your homegirl coming? She's like, yeah.
So you still focused?
I still focused on that.
I want to hear how you lost focus.
Okay, so this is how I lost focus. So fast forward, all that shit. Like we're like talking, and by the way, this chick, she was married. So that was
the friend or The one you lost focus on.
The little one I lost focus on. So that was actually one of the reasons why I kind of like was kind of ignoring her, because like it's my point. It's like a moral code for me. Like I'm not gonna fuck with a married woman because I was married at one time. And my wife was like doing her dirt and whatnot. So I would never like want to do that to another man.
Especially if you know.
Yeah, if I don't know and shit like that, like, hey man, my bad, I didn't know. But if I know, I feel like shit after that. So I ain't gonna do none of that. But anyways, yeah, I didn't want to like really like get too deep with her because I knew that she was married and everything and whatnot. But when I was trying to talk to her friend, like she's like trying to, I guess, interested in another guy, and I was like, you know what, I respect that. I go ahead and give her a space to do her thing. And then old girl, she comes back over to me. By the way, she's a sister. Yeah.
Hold on, you just did a script flip.
Yeah.
So neither one of them two wasn't the army chick you was talking about.
No, the army chick, she is a sister.
She's the sister?
Yeah. No, she's a sister. Like she's black.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. No, they weren't sisters.
I thought you said like there was a whole nother character that came that was the sister.
No. The one that I was after, she is Okinawan. She's actually a half breed. She's half Japanese, half white, or whatever.
Half breed.
Yeah, that's what it is out here. They're half breeds or humbuns.
That's what it's called?
Humbun. Humbun means like half.
Humbun.
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 I feel like I'm saying it right. Humbun.
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 Yes.
Alright. Humbun. Alright. I got it now.
So they're Japanese, when they say their N's, they don't use like N. It's
Same thing with the R's, it sounds like D.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
My bad. Keep going.
All right. So yeah, the army chick, who's black chick, married, me and her like talking and whatnot, and then she was like, just comes out. She's like, so what kind of girls do you like? I was like, yeah, I'm a man. I like all females. Like I have no preference. Like I'm in Japan, so of course like I have an affinity towards Asian women, but I like black women, white women, all them. She was like, so you really like black women? I was like, yeah, of course. Like, why would why would you ask me that? She was like, no, I'm just wondering. It's like, so you aren't gay? I'm like,
what the
bitch? I'm like, bitch, what?
She trying to play you. Trying to play you.
So she's like, you aren't gay? I was like, hell to the no. I got 3 good nuts that I got to prove. These right here, they'll tell you I'm not gay. And she was like, no, I was just wondering because like I've like kind of been throwing myself out there and I've been like dropping subliminals and like it just seems like they're ignoring me. Yeah. So I was like, so I had to break it down to her. I was like, yeah, of course, like I've been picking up what you've been throwing down and everything, but I do see that you're wearing a ring on your finger, and you did tell us before that you are married and your husband's back stateside and whatnot. But it's my point. I don't fuck with like married women and shit like that because I wouldn't want some dude fucking with my wife. So that's just like a respect thing for me. And then she comes off, she's like, oh, okay, I understand, and stuff like that. But then she started like going ahead. It's like, well, you know, like my husband's back home and I'm out here on deployment and everything because she is out here on the ship. So she's like, but we have an agreement, like while we're away, like we can do all this stuff, like whatever I do out here, it's fine as long as I don't bring it back home, and whatever he does there, it's fine as long as he doesn't bring it back home. And I was like, okay, I feel you, I understand, and I believe you because I know a lot of people have different types of relationships nowadays and everything, but I was just like, yeah, I'm just still not comfortable with it and whatnot, so I'm just gonna pass. Fast forward, another week later, and they hit me up again. They're going back over to the same spot where we were before. And we pull up over there, me and one of my boys. So my boy, he's trying to talk to her again. And then she's like talking with her girlfriend, who I'm still kind of like after. Yeah. And then she like, her phone started ringing. And it's a video call. So she's on a video call with her and her the girl that she's with, and it's her husband on the phone. So she's like talking to her husband, like telling her about her friend that she's there with, and I guess she's already told him about me. So she asked me, she's like, Phil, you mind being on camera? Like, it's my husband on here. I was like, all right, we ain't doing that, so I don't care, I don't mind. So I'm like talking to him, like she hands me the phone. I'm talking to him, good looking dude. Like, I'm like, yo, what's good? How you doing? We just like chopping it up and everything. And she's like, yeah, she told me a lot about you and everything. You've been looking out for her and her sister over there and everything. So yeah, I just want you to take care of them though. And yeah, take care of her. Take care of her for me. I was like,
what you mean, my boy?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Wait a minute, huh?
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of them for her. Like, I'll make sure they get home safe and everything. Like, they'll be all right. He's like, nah, just take care of her for me. Like, she tells me that she likes you and everything, and you do a lot for him. So take care of her. Just don't. This is literally exactly what he said. Take care of her. Make sure she have a good time, and just don't bring that back home. And while he's saying this to me, I just happen to look over, and she's just like sitting there with her finger in her mouth. I'm just like, man.
Crazy
So
world we live in, boy.
this nigga just basically gave me the go ahead, like, fuck his wife. I was like, man.
Well, how she went crazy though? You said she was crazy, yeah.
No, not crazy. I mean, like,
Like, it was a crazy situation.
No, like, the bitch had a drive on her. She had a drive. She had a nigga drain.
Okay.
Like she's on the ship.
Yeah.
She's on the ship for 7 months.
If y'all don't know, that ship's something different.
She's on the ship where a bunch of dudes that she can't fucking stand, and it's only like her and like I think 3 or 4 other females on there.
If even.
Yeah, she's like, I can't stand none of these motherfuckers on this ship, but it's so good to be here, and I see you, so I'm happy. I'm just like, I bet. So we ended up leaving that place, and we're taking them home. So I was gonna take her back to her friend's house. So I get out the car, let him out the car and everything. And I give her friend a hug, tell her bye and everything. I'm about to give her a hug. She hugs her friend, bye. She's like, yeah, I'll see you later. And then she's like,
no choice at this point.
Yeah, I did. She's like, yeah, me and Phil, we're gonna hang out a little more tonight and whatnot. So she's like, so you're going back to Phil's house? And she was like, looked at me. I was like, I guess so. Yeah. Nigga, I'm like, yo, I gotta go to work.
Hey, you had to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's more of a responsibility than a choice.
You're right. Yeah. That was my responsibility for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Cool.
Hey, ain't no judging. Do you think?
Well, like I said, like man, I like to get down there now and then, but when you going like 3-4 times a day, like I'm like, yo, I still gotta go to work, dude. I'm at work, I'm getting titty and ass pics and shit. She's in the fucking hotel right over at AV. She's taking jacuzzi videos and shit. She's like, wait, what time you get off work? Like, pull up over here. I'm like,
going to sleep.
I was like, no, I didn't for like 3 days. Like, no. It was bad, man. It was good, but like,
I know what you mean.
yeah, I was like, yeah, I can never be a porn star.
Oh. Aaron, what you got? You ever had a situation where a shorty just went beyond your expectations?
Yeah, I don't feel like saying that story though, but yeah.
Nah, you gonna share that shit.
Yeah,
you got the name, but you gonna share that shit.
I ain't gonna share that.
Nah, see what you do? You know what? I'm gonna share mine. Now you obligated. I'll go first.
I will not be obligated, sir.
I'm gonna go first, and you obligated, motherfucker.
I will not be obligated.
I want to hear this.
That's what I'm talking about. So I got one.
I gotta go back to work though. That's why I said I ain't gonna share that story.
What you mean you gotta go back to work?
You
Oh,
ain't
you
at
got
work
time?
right
No, we just got customers.
Oh, well shit, call back when you get done with them. We're gonna hit this shit.
Alright.
I'm gonna share mine in the meantime.
Alright.
Oh,
I love Japanese women. I love them. But like what Aaron was saying earlier, like most of the time, if you straight up and up front with them, like, they'll rock with it. It's just the fact where a lot of motherfuckers be trying to lie and hide shit, and then it gets you put in those fucking situations. It's like they fucking peak game. Like a lot of people out here thinking that Asian women are stupid or dumb or whatnot. They're not. They're actually really smart.
They think they're overly submissive.
Yeah, they're really fucking smart. But once they peak game and they see how you move, they're gonna move the exact same way. But if you come straight up to them, be like straight up, like, yo, I'm just looking for this. Like, they're like, okay. They're either be like, okay, I'm cool with that, or like, nah, I'm not cool with that, and they be on their way. Simple. But once you start playing them fuck games, then you find yourself in a well of trouble.
Oh yeah. Shit, we didn't have some good content going on. Say now it's time for the last 7. This one all on you. Whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to get into, let people know what you got going on.
Man, you heard about the concert that we have coming up in July.
Concert in July? Where's that?
At the arena.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, Derulo, he's supposed to be pulling up. It's going to be Derulo and like 10 other big name artists. Derulo's headliner.
So, in July?
Yeah.
That's right around the corner. Literally.
Right around the corner. I had the fucking flyers with me. I think I left them at my crib.
Yeah, if you send me a picture, I edited it right in. We ain't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Yeah, he's gonna be coming through. There's gonna be a couple of African artists and like a big group of like reggae artists that are gonna be coming through. I think there's gonna be a few other like R&B artists too, like Japanese. But yes, we got a good lineup.
Okay. That's like international. Is it American only, or is it like everybody can come?
No, it's everybody. Like buy tickets, like you can come in. It's gonna be at the Kings basketball arena.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
so
lit.
yeah, they paid some big money just to rent out that shit. Cause like I think it's gonna be a 2-day event too. So
I remember last time they did something over there. I think it was like a beer fest or
that's normally where they have the Orion Beer Fest in the baseball stadium there. But this is gonna be in the actual basketball arena. Okay. So there's gonna be an indoor event. But yeah, the Orion Beer Fest, they usually have it like every year around like the end of September, beginning of October, something like that.
That's coming up too.
Yeah, that's coming up too. Yeah, it used to be real big back in the day, but then COVID hit, and when COVID hit, like it just brought everything to a standstill, and they're trying to like bring it back now. So hopefully this year, like we have a good turnout, because I think they usually have like maybe 80,000 people. They come out for that shit. Yeah. 80,000 people, like
the whole island,
like over half the island. Because in Okinawa, there's only like 2, maybe 3 million people, something like that. And then you have 80,000 people in one place. Dude, it's a recipe for disaster. But it fucking works. This is Japan. It works. They make everything work. It doesn't matter. Like, whatever we think is impossible is possible for them. You just need a little bit of elbow grease. Like, they'll make it happen.
All right. Hey, y'all heard it here first. Y'all thinking about coming out here. 2 events coming up soon. So book them tickets fast, man. What's the name of the one you mentioned?
Fuck.
I'll get it to y'all straight. This is definitely one of those places you want to put, not even on your bucket list. I was going to say your bucket list. This one of the places you want to put on your do-it list. Don't wait. Don't hold it off. Come on through. Whether you go to Tokyo, Osaka, here, Okinawa. Okinawa is an island for people who don't know, but it's still a part of Japan. I'm telling you, it's a great place to go. If you're worried about a language barrier, Osaka and Okinawa both gonna start with an O, so it's a little confusing. But Osaka and Okinawa, you don't gotta worry about no language barrier. There's a lot of Japanese natives who speak English in both of those areas. It's way higher a rate of individuals who speak English in Okinawa, which is the island, because there's so many Americans here. So if you're really worried and you want to dip your foot in the water first, come on through to Okinawa. You ain't gonna regret it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Okinawans, they're very welcoming. Like, it doesn't matter if you speak Japanese or not. Even if you like just try like what little Japanese that you do fucking know, like they'll respect that shit so much, and like they'll just fucking come after you. Like they like you speak just one word of Japanese, and they're gonna be going at you fucking nonstop because they're wanting to talk to you. They're wanting to get to know you, like what you're about, stuff like that. They love it. But no, I can't find it. But
That's right.
yeah, I'm gonna shoot that shit to you as soon as I get home.
All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Back Porch Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, before you exit out, let them know where they can find you at.
Yeah, you can find me on IG at Dr. Phil. Phil, Phil, PHI11.
Y'all heard it first. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all be safe.